Qualcomm is down in the pre-market. Yeah, despite the quarterly beat, they do cut revenue guide amid this slump in smartphone demand. On last night's call, Cristiano Amon emphasized the need to cut expenses.
We have already implemented a hiring freeze, and we have planned spending reductions across our mature product areas and SG&A to fund our diversification. We are continuing to evaluate additional actions, and we are prepared and committed to making further reductions to operating expenses as needed.
He's going to be Jim's guest tonight on Mad Money, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Between that, Jim, and the double downgrade at Corvo, chips are going to have an interesting session.
The Qualcomm was very disappointing. We've been selling Qualcomm, sold some this week for the trust, just because we've just felt all the semis are awful. I've been saying this, semis are awful. What I thought was so interesting was that there was a slowdown on everything. Now, I know that Cristiano felt that, the CEO, that the Internet of Things and auto was going to save them. It's what auto was great on September 26th. So then the question is, on September 26th, wouldn't that have been a good time to say, but, we're seeing a slowdown? Now, it's possible the slowdown occurred right in October. But you're talking about taking $12 billion in revenue and coming down to $9.2 to $10 billion in revenue. I mean, that is brutal. And so I think that's what you should focus on, because it's also, of course, Apple and Samsung. They are the best in what they do. He does believe it's a 2-quarter inventory glut. I think that Lisa Su would agree with him, the CEO of AMD. 2 quarters. David, 2 quarters is really, really far from now.
Sounds like you're setting up for a kind of a challenging interview tonight with Cristiano.
Look, I think the bottom line, Powell does not want this market higher. He doesn't.
How do we get back to Powell? We were just talking about Qualcomm. I mean, come on, man. Selling chips into phones, and then you got to talk about Powell?
Well, no, because I'm giving you the what I regard as one of the tougher of the night. I'm using it as a metaphor.
For what?
For the research.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See, now the question is, can
we get back to Qualcomm?
Because deceive,
it is an
reset.
Interesting bellwether in some ways. So we take a look at the chip stocks. It's going to be down, but they are growing very quickly in automotive.
Right.
That said, it's off a small base, but they have obviously a product porportfolio there that has become a fairly significant one.
It's an inexpensive stock. That's why I was drawn to it. I think that Cristiano is quickly making this company into more than cell phone.
Yep.
But the problem is, once again, China. The policies of China are simply not conducive to earnings surprises.
You got to explain that for people.
Okay. China was the weakness for Qualcomm. Remember, they do
the sale of
yeah. I mean, China. Look, the other day I was talking to an executive who does a lot of business in China. The Chinese, he was saying, they're turning to a consumption economy. That's what she wants.
Right.
But they love to shop as a experiential, almost like when you went to the mall when you were little. Remember, David, you didn't know.
We had one mall in Queens, and I didn't really go there.
No. Okay, so when you go to a mall, and it was really exciting. Like, wow, look at this Gap. Well, the Chinese still love to shop, not as a people, but I'll give you something. 11/11 is a day, David, infamous day. That's shopping day.
It is.
And people are worried they won't go out.
COVID restrictions in China are preventing people from going out, also from buying all sorts of stuff, including new phones.
Well, thank you.
Apparently.
Okay, now I rest my case.
As well, they're a provider to many of these companies, these Chinese handset manufacturers, and they have inventory.
Almost every single one.
They have inventory gluts that they still haven't worked off as quickly as might have been anticipated.
Right, and I think obviously there's still some weakness globally, macro. But, Carl, over and over again, we hear 2 things. One is that China, the shopping is really, really done. And the other thing is, at the same time, it's the Fed is not saying, you know what, we have weakness in China. I mean, now, Kayla Tausche asked an amazing question. And the answer I felt, which was pretty clear, is, hey, you know what? Not good. Don't care.